Captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Yes, sir. Sorry for being a little tardy to the party. Also need to change up this a tad bit because the madness is here. The madness is real. Let the madness begin. Thursday, I have a beautiful slate of games. Um, I was gonna break down each of these regions by region. I think what I'm gonna do is just touch on the games that jump out at me right now. I placed about four, maybe five bets yesterday before even all the lines came out. Probably got some bad numbers, but I was just attacking any line I saw that I felt had a chance to go against me. If I saw a -2, I thought it would be -4 on Thursday. I took it. If I saw a +10, I thought it would be a +8. I took it. Just off the top of my head, Thursday, man, it's not that many games that I like as far as numbers go. Everything, everything is darn near even besides the main blowouts game spots like number ones and stuff. But I'm gonna scroll back to the top and just go through all these Thursday games. I can show you y'all my final four. I did one bracket last night. I still haven't ran any numbers. I kind of just been having some fun with it, getting ready, getting everything ready. So the first bracket I did, no thought, no numbers running, just straight instinct of who I would pick, and my final four is very interesting. The funny thing is, I got to the same final four, the second bracket, and that's when I said, hold on. Let me just leave this bracket incomplete. Come back in a day or two after I run some numbers and do this other one. But for right now, I got Baylor, Michigan State, Houston, and UConn in the final four. Few upsets that I have just to mention. Second round, I got Memphis taking down number one Purdue. I got Oral Roberts going to play going to play Memphis in the Sweet 16, with Memphis advancing and finally losing to Michigan State in the Elite Eight. I have Vermont with an upset over Marquette. Like I said, this is like first. On the next bracket, I already changed Marquette beating Vermont. This was like first bracket. I went a little upset crazy. I went a little hoo-dah, doo-dah, if you know what I mean. But because of injuries, I do have UConn beating UCLA. I also have UConn beating Kansas in the Sweet 16. I don't know, man. Watching Kansas play, I feel like UConn can take advantage of a few things against Kansas. I will break that down more if I need to in a week, 2 weeks from now, whatever the case, probably a week from now. I think Kansas definitely handles Howard and Arkansas or Illinois. I got Illinois in this bracket. I don't know, man. I don't believe it. Arkansas and Illinois is like two teams I believe in the least. It's just like Auburn and Iowa. It's crazy to me. The other crazy thing I got San Diego State beating Alabama in the Sweet 16. I got Furman beating Virginia in round one. North Carolina State, I went a little upset heavy. So I'm gonna reel that back in and do a more realistic brackets. I got Iowa State going all the way to the Elite Eight and then losing to Houston. I also got Colgate in the Sweet 16 after beating Texas and Penn State. Uh, hey, what do you know? Uh, VCU over St. Mary's. I got. I was going back and forth with this TCU Gonzaga second round matchup. But yeah, man. I'm gonna dive deeper and deeper into the tournament as the week goes. You're listening to Captain by a Hook with the red beard, Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dives, going live on this fabulous Monday morning. Running a little late. Uh, it's crazy. You don't realize how much stuff your girlfriend does for you until she's not here to do it. She's been gone for 3 days. Woken up late every morning. Ran out of sugar for my coffee. I'm just, huh? What's going on in this world? Look, this should be back in about 48 hours to get my life back on track. The West bracket is the only one that has really any question or doubt to me. I'm trying to figure out where to take this. Tomorrow I'm gonna start breaking down numbers. I guess we can look at numbers right now. I don't know. I like Southeast Missouri State to beat Texas A&M Corpus Christi tomorrow night. I like Pittsburgh to beat Mississippi State tomorrow night. Those are gonna be my two plays tomorrow. I will break them down tomorrow. I don't see anybody though coming from these spots that actually make a run in the tournament, except for maybe a Farley Dickinson, which I'm surprised that they're underdogs to Texas Southern. I'm definitely taking Farley Dickinson against the Third Ward going hard at Texas Southern Tigers. Just coffee and milk. Definitely gonna be on that Farley Dickinson. I might take it right now. It's plus 130 on the money line. I actually gotta check if I can even make a bet. My book, I made 4 bets yesterday as soon as the numbers came out, and then on the 5th one, it was like it wouldn't let me. I wouldn't let me take the Duke Oral Roberts over 144 on a hook. Boys won't let me. I think I'm about to put this Farley Dickinson in right now. The bets that I do have, I guess I can tell y'all, I might bet against these. These are just numbers. I literally just wanted to grab numbers before they changed. And I know technically around times like this when the public is betting heavily, I did an immature move last night. You're supposed to take favorites early, wait till the last second to take the dog. Because most of the time the public's going to come in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, even Thursday morning and bet heavily on most of these favorites. So like this plus 14 on Colgate, I could probably get at plus 17 before tip. And I might double down on that. But something about this year and about the content and the way that we get everything and how everybody tweets and instantly 100,000 people can see your plays and do dot. Just so much. Everybody wants to be a sharp these days. So I kind of just went against the rules this year. I took this plus 14 because what if everybody is on the dogs this year and this number drops to plus 11? It's kind of my thinking behind it. I think with the way that stuff gets shared through the internet and just through group text and just the way that people bet heavily everywhere they go, people that's been telling me I need to stop betting, it's a problem, for 14 years are texting me now asking me what website they can bet on legally. So Those same people also texting me talking about they're betting 15 leg parlays and one leg short. And I'm like, you got a lot to learn there, a bucko. I was doing 15 leg parlays when I was 16. Time to grow up and drop some, let your nuts hang on a single, baby. Uh, so far, I already bet Colgate plus 14. I think they're allowed to win this game outright over Texas. I might take the money line come the day of, depending on how I'm feeling. I mean, if I end up with 32 bets on the first 16 games, I'm gonna stay away from this. But I'll probably have a spread in an over, or a spread in a first half spread, or a spread in a money line on every game. So if I only got 30 bets, I'll have room for one or two more come this Colgate game. That is Thursday at 1. I also took Vermont plus 11.5, taking on Marquette. Uh, this one, I'm not so sure they can win outright, but I don't think Marquette blows them out. But they could. Like I said, I might bet against these numbers. I just took these numbers last night. Just as, I don't know. Like, I thought maybe this Vermont number, this is the one that's a bad one. Colgate, I actually think, has a chance to win a lot. Vermont is kind of, not a mistake, but I don't know. I let the madness get to me. Also took Oral Roberts plus 7 for the same reason. Oral Roberts has been talked about as one of the trendiest upset watches. I'm actually looking to bet Duke -4, -5. Maybe I can middle it with a 5 to 6 point win. However, I definitely think Oral Roberts comes up short of the victory, but where there's smoke, there's usually a fire. I'm on the plus 7. I think this number will drop to plus 5.5, plus 5. Hopefully, I can get a 4 in there and take Duke -4. However, I don't think this plus 7 is going to be there come Thursday. Just wanted to take it to get the number. Same thing with Boise State -2. I think I was already wrong on this one. Boise State -2 is it's already moved to -1. Same thing with this Vermont. It's already moved to plus 12. So I might have been wrong on those two games. Fairleigh Dickinson money line. I might wait on that to just take it windy. Arizona State, Nevada, I think will be the best game as far as just competitiveness back and forth. I think that'll be about a 1 point game on Wednesday night. All these other games, I think Pittsburgh, Southeastern Missouri, and Fairleigh Dickinson will win easily. Moving on to Thursday in the bracket, baby. We got all the numbers. Probably tonight I will sit down and just make all my bets for Thursday and Friday. Don't really have time right now. Got a lot of stuff to do today, people, honestly. Got to get some stuff done at the office before I take this week vacation. Got to get some groceries for the boys coming down and my girlfriend. Needs fish and rice. West Virginia, Maryland. This line has actually moved to the West Virginia side. Be doing them solid blows on air. West Virginia, Maryland. It's already moving to West Virginia. I love West Virginia in this spot. I just have a bad habit of betting West Virginia in the first round of tournaments, and they losing by a little, not a lot. I like Furman to win outright, and you can get them +5. I think that number is representation that this is going to be a lot closer of a game than people think. I heard people talking Virginia -8, -9. They're -5, and they're limping into this tournament. I think a hot Furman team can definitely take them out. Sheesh. Probably wants to take the money line. The +5 really ain't much, but I don't know. I'm going to keep an eye on this game over the week. If it drops to +4.5, 4, I'm going to be on the money line. If it keeps rising, I'm just going to take the plus points. Utah State and Mizzou, baby. I think this game is going to be a closer game than people think. I mean, it's a 1.5 point spread. However, I couldn't tell you who should be favored in this game. Utah State and Missouri both been underrated in their conferences, and both have had an amazing year for their standards. Utah State would be my lean. I love Utah State. I've been riding with them in the Mountain West for the last 5 to 7 seasons. However, the Mountain West has a horrible, and I mean horrible, reputation when it comes to the tournament. They do not get out of the first round. Last year, I don't think anybody in the Mountain West has a first round tournament victory since 2018. So, SEC, I don't know. I hate to get caught up in stuff like that, but whew, somebody's got to break it right. Why not Utah State this year? Howard, Kansas. Kansas at 21 and a half. I'm sure this number will balloon to 23 at some point. I might look at the first half or even just over 145. I'm not in a rush to look at that right now. I don't know. I'm sure Kansas can win by 30, but as much as I love Kansas, like just something about them, man. They don't have like the true superstar. They got like two 80% stars and one 70% star, and then a bunch of 50% role players. They don't have like that one guy that can just lead them to victory. I love San Diego State. It was -4 last night. It's -5 tonight. Whew, this brings back to the Mountain West thing, though. I mean, 12-5, also one of the biggest upset spots. Don't know what to do with this San Diego State -5. I feel like I gotta take San Diego State in this game, but if it keeps ballooning this number and I get Charleston at +6, +7, I mean, how could I not? Mountain West already plays close games as it is. With Utah State, it's a little more difficult because they're only giving up 1.5. San Diego State, if he gets to 6, man, I'm gonna have to look to fade them. Arizona -14.5. Part of me feels like I should jump on this now before it gets to 16, 17. Arizona has impressed me all season. They've covered numbers most of the season. They're not the best ATS, but I think against Princeton, they can come out and get a 20, 25 point victory. It's a tough one, though. I love taking Ivy League first round plus the points. Usually it's like a 7-10 matchup, and I'll get a +6 at a 215 with +14.5. Kind of makes me want to just lean to Arizona. Just go with the favorite. I'm going to regret not taking that 14 in 2 days when I see 16. And then I'm going to end up taking the 16 because it's the madness. And how can I not bet it and be mad? So that's why I be trying to get on these numbers early. -14.5 is bananas for Arizona. I feel like I got to take it. Might take it tonight. Illinois and Arkansas. I probably just end up riding whatever more people around me are riding. If 4 people that I talk to are taking Illinois, probably take Illinois. If 4 people are on Arkansas, I'll probably take Arkansas. This will probably be a game where I just absorb the information and the energy around me and ride with a side that I want to ride with. I can see either one of these teams winning. I can see either one of these teams losing by 20. So I don't believe in either one of them. Arkansas has been the least consistent of the two. However, they've had the most injuries. Illinois has been pretty healthy and just inconsistent. That boy Brad Underwood has to work so hard to get his team going, game in and game out. Let me try to hurry up and get through these rest of these Thursday games. Tomorrow I will touch on the Friday games. Still got a bunch of games for Thursday. That's crazy. I thought I was almost done. Auburn and Iowa have no clue. This is a 1 point favorite. Illinois, Arkansas also 2 point favorite. Like I said, a lot of these games are so close you can't even call it. Auburn, Iowa, 1 point favorite. Either way, I might end up taking the Iowa money line just to go to Big Ten. Bruce Pearl and Auburn, probably one of the weaker powerhouse teams in the country. Um, I definitely think they're towards the middle of the slate in SEC. I mean, Iowa's not the best team, not the greatest team. I think they're more consistent on offense and playing in the Big Ten. I believe they have a little more toughness, just as far as defensive end and a little more hustle in them. So I'm leaning Iowa. I might take the Iowa money line. I don't know. Maybe I can get a plus two or three. It's plus one right now. They're the underdog on the spread, but they're the favorite as far as the money line goes. So it is weird how people bet, but I'm sure nobody's taking the plus one. They're just jumping straight to the money line. That's why it's like that. And I will be one of those people as well. Like I said, I took Oral Roberts last night plus seven. It's plus 6.5. If I can get Duke at -4, I am taking Duke at -4. That is my public service announcement. I took the plus seven because I didn't think I could. I was pretty sure Oral Roberts was gonna get bet down to 4 or 5. And if I can get Duke at any time this week, I wish I could set a reminder on it like a stock market. Well, hey, when this number gets to 4, just go ahead and throw one of my usual units on it for me. Thanks, Bucky old pal. Ding. Duke -6.5. I'm just gonna keep letting people take Oral Roberts, and I'm gonna try and catch Duke at 4. But I do like having the Oral Roberts at 7 because I do not think you will get 7 again all week. See, I tried to take the over 144.5 last night, and they would not let me. Would not let me. Would not let me. Now the over is 146. So I already missed a hook and a half, a point and a half, point and a hook on uh, Oral Roberts and Duke's over. Colgate taking on Texas. I got 14 with Colgate. It's at 13.5 right now. Um, so I guess Colgate is more of a popular bet. I thought I'd be the only one on them. I'm definitely gonna take this money line at some point this week. Colgate plus 650 right now. Even if it drops to 550, I don't think it drops under 5. I might even get a plus 700 out there. Definitely gonna be looking to catch Colgate with the upset. Got him plus 14 already in. That was one of the first bets I put in. So I got a hook number better than the public on this Colgate taking on Texas. I don't know, man. I feel like Texas, as beautiful as they played all season, as well as they've done all season, as impressive as they were in the Big 12 tournament, beating Kansas, as great of a job as Rodney Perry's done, as much as I love Rice, as much as I love Carr, as much as I love this basketball team, the inconsistency on offense scares me going into this tournament. I said it last night on the live show, reacting to the bracket. Colgate and Texas could go cold for 7 to 10 minutes, and Colgate does not go cold for those 7 to 10 minutes. And somehow, next thing you know, Colgate's up 12 points with 7 minutes left, and nobody knows how the heck it happened. And they just got to ride out the victory. I'm on Colgate in this game, man. I hate to say it. I don't hate to say it. It's just weird taking the 15 seed, but I like two of them, man. I like Vermont too. I don't know. I think this is the year of the upsets, bro. I really, there's not really one favorite team on this bracket that I see as unbeatable. Like, there's not one team. I think everybody's beatable in this bracket, man. I don't think there's one team that's like, oh, you want to stay away from them. Like, nah, bring them on. Bring them out. Bring them out. It's hard to yell. Boise State, Northwestern. See, this one I'm like, bro, you got to be kidding me. I got Boise State -2. You can currently get Boise State +1. I guess everybody's in love with Bowie. I'm going opposite. I think Boise State has the guards that are tough enough and good enough on defense to contain Boozy and hold him under 20 points. And I think without him scoring 40, this Northwestern team uh, does not get the job done. Might double down on good old Boise State before Thursday. I got a -2. If I can get them +2 or 3, I would definitely double down. The +1 right now is crazy. Moving into the night slate. Northern Kentucky taking on Houston. This Houston minus 19 is looking great. I might take that right now. I think that'll definitely balloon to 2021, maybe even 22 or 3. Tennessee minus 10.5 without Ziegler is scary to say the least. The Raging Cajuns, I don't know what they can do with Tennessee, but Tennessee does not have um, a fully loaded gun going into this thing. I will watch that number all week as well. Might even play the under. Tennessee's defense still be there. Their offense to just be a little more stagnant. So I don't know. The under might be a play for that one. I like Penn State plus 3 taking on Texas A&M. I like Penn State in this spot. I like them to advance. I'll definitely take them on the plus whatever I can get them at. And then the last game of the night. UCLA taking on UNC Asheville. UCLA minus 18. I'm going to probably try and get on this as well before it balloons to 20. It's crazy. Kansas on Thursday is the only game 20-point spread or more. Sitting at minus 21.5. Man, tonight I'm definitely going to have to put a couple of more of these bets in. Jump on Houston minus 19. Might jump on this UCLA minus 18. Fairleigh Dickinson. Like I said, I'll be taking bets all week. Trying to get all my bets in by Wednesday so I can just relax Thursday and Friday. And then figure out Saturday and Sunday on the fly. Michigan State minus 2, baby. I'm going to try and catch this more even. I'm sure everybody's going to fade Michigan State. I'm going to come in and take the plus 2 on Michigan State if I can get it. I ain't going to break down these numbers till tomorrow. I'm just looking. I ain't got a chance to look at all of them yet. Over mine has dropped to plus 11. The plus 11 and the 5 might be a good thing after all. NC State plus 5. I love it. Ooh-wee. Providence, Kentucky, boy. People betting Provi. That number, man, 3.5 for Kentucky is not a bad number. I got Providence winning on my first bracket, but I think I'm going to bet Kentucky. Miami minus 2.5 over Drake. Ooh-wee. Might bet that. Sorry, I'm not supposed to get into these Friday numbers till tomorrow, but I haven't even looked at them yet. Zaga minus 16. Sheesh. Memphis minus 2. Come on. Indiana's only favored by 4 against Kent State. Nobody believes in the Hoosiers. Yeah, tonight, man, I'm betting a lot. I don't want to do anything rational live on air. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the support. This is Captain By a Hook with the red beard, Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dives. Going live on this Maniac Monday. The madness is real. Let the madness begin. Have a beautiful day. I will keep breaking this bracket down in my off time. Tomorrow I will come with we'll talk about the Friday numbers, and then I don't know. I'll probably have a lot more bets for you guys tomorrow. Like I said, I only got 4 in right now, and those are the crazy ones. I will see how the numbers move today and get busy. Tomorrow will be a little more accurate as far as the bets go. By Wednesday, I should have a fine-tuned slate for Thursday by the least, and I don't know. I mean, I'm going to give my bets out Thursday and Friday. It's not like I got to give them to you early. But as I take bets, I will keep updating y'all. I thought I was going to take, it's like 4 of them I like right now that I want to take. But I am going to wait till tonight and go on a betting spree. Thank y'all for listening. Please take all wagers at your own risk. And please, please gamble responsibly. Doves.